Hey, what's up, guys? Teacher Ben here. Just dropped my wife uh, off. She is going to be watering my mother's garden while my mother is on vacation. So my lovely wife is taking care of the garden. And yeah, I wanted to talk about my journey trying to become a uh, trying to get a person-centered outlook on life. So I have read about culture shock, and yeah, so a lot of times, like my first mission trip to Guatemala, they did talk about the fact that Americans are time-centered, and when we did go to Guatemala, we were entering a culture where they're not time-centered, they are people-centered, people-oriented society. So the book that I had read, and this was, of course, 23 years ago, my first time I'd ever been to a foreign country, was about how Americans are a time-oriented society. And actually that started getting ingrained into my life when I was 15, and I had 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. About 7.5 hours every Monday through Friday of school. I had football practice, basketball practice, track practice, and I was also trying to work a job, and the teachers were also piling homework on me. When I was 15, I started to realize there's not enough hours in the day for all of this stuff. And so that's how American society works. Now, different societies I have been in, a lot of the world is also is not time-oriented societies. They are people-oriented societies. So I will just go into the Philippines. I've been to multiple, many societies that are people-oriented, and it's really fabulous outlook on life. I do wish America was more this way, because I think it's the right way to be. But I will, just for the sake of this video, talk about trying to be more people-oriented. And so I do want to say, like, the Filipinos, who are my family, and they are such wonderful people, they may go through the day, and when they wake up, the first thing that goes through their mind is not, oh my God, I got to get to work. They may, let's have a shower, and then let's go see our family, and then we might cook something, and then we might have a two-hour lunch, and then we might, if there's no other family situation going on, let's go ahead and get 2 hours of work in. And then they may end their day only having worked 2 hours. So that's a typical day for a Filipino family, and then so then basically the evening is time to relax, because the job is over. And this is how people-oriented societies work. So the challenge for me is to change, now that I'm married, and my in-laws are Filipino, my wife is Filipino, my daughter is Filipino, and they're handling life relative to a people-oriented viewpoint. So yeah, I mean, I remember being in the Philippines one time, and I went to the grocery store, and I was like, you know what, I've got to get in and out in 10 minutes. I got to get some meat, and I've got an appointment at 9:30 a.m. And I bumped into a friend of mine, and he was like, Teacher Ben, why you got to run off? I thought we were friends, so going to the grocery store could could be an all-day affair, because if you bump into somebody you need to talk for an hour. So yeah, that is the difference between people-oriented and time-oriented societies. And my wife doesn't understand that I'm making a video. She's going to interrupt it here in a second. Yeah, she just walked past. Okay, so anyway, that is my lesson for today. So just kind of as Americans, we should at least acknowledge that other societies are different than ours. So and it's not about which society is right and which one is wrong, but just trying to coexist together. Have a nice day. This is Teacher Ben. Bye-bye.